Megan's body. Nobody dares to touch Megan easily. Of course, unless that person is Peter. At first, the family went to Ocean Park for a visit. Everyone had a great time during the trip. However, Megan started crying at the animals, saying that she hadn't touched a living creature for a long time. Peter and the others didn't pay much attention to Megan's words. Peter took his family to the dolphinarium but found that Stewie was missing again. Brian turned his head and saw that Stewie was communicating with a dolphin. As a result, Stewie accidentally fell into the pool.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Seeing Stewie fall into the water, Lois quickly told Peter to jump in and save him. However, Peter was dawdling. Just as he emptied his pockets, his phone received a message. Fortunately, Megan came to the rescue in time. If they had relied on Peter, Stewie might have died long ago. Afterward, the lifeguard manager learned about Megan saving Stewie. Megan thought she would be scolded. Unexpectedly, seeing Megan's excellent performance, the manager invited her to be a lifeguard. Soon, Megan got the relevant certificate and officially started working. Megan really loves this job because she can show off her figure openly and secretly drink the water that handsome guys use for showering. Moreover, the most important thing is that Megan no longer has to endure the family's neglect and Peter's bullying. When Peter came to the swimming pool, Megan felt very uncomfortable. As a lifeguard, Megan is responsible for protecting people's lives. If Peter made trouble here, even if he is her father, Megan wouldn't show mercy. Sure enough, Peter and several other adults were playing around in the pool. Megan had to order them to leave. When Peter tried to run away, he suddenly passed out. Megan rushed to rescue him immediately. However, after working hard for a long time, Peter's breathing became weaker and weaker. Helplessly, Megan had to give Peter mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and finally saved him. But this incident was misinterpreted by the public. Soon, the news of the father-daughter kiss spread throughout the town and caused a huge discussion on the internet. Some people thought it was the lifeguard doing her duty, while others believed that no matter what the reason was, such behavior between father and daughter was a moral decline. After the netizens exaggerated the story, when Lois saw the relevant news, she even suspected that Peter had betrayed her. In the face of these rumors, Peter and Megan decided to explain things clearly to everyone.
You Meg and I are in love.
Stupid. But during the explanation, Peter passed out again. Lois asked Megan to give Peter mouth-to-mouth resuscitation quickly. But after the last experience, Megan asked Lois, Peter's wife, to do it. However, Lois really couldn't bring herself to do it to the unconscious Peter. Megan was more experienced. Finally, it was Stewie who saved Peter with mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.